everybody! I'm here today to show you how to replace string on a trimmer. In this video tutorial, I will be going over the basic steps for replacing string on a trimmer. So when you are trimming the edges of your lawn, it is going to use string, and that string will break off and will deteriorate, and eventually you're gonna have to replace the string. So when you realize that there's no more string in your trimmer, this is what you're gonna have to do, okay? Very simple. I will be showing you the process for a trimmer that has one string output, meaning the string only comes out of one side of this part right here, of this cartridge right here. If your string comes out of two sides, then it's gonna be just slightly different, but I would still recommend that you watch this, even if you have a double string trimmer, simply because it's gonna show you the basics, and then you can just alter it slightly to make sense with the two sides. So the first step is going to be make sure that you have some extra string. As you can see right here, I have some extra string that I'm going to use. Then you want to remove the cartridge that holds the string. So in this case, there are two little parts on the side here. I'm going to press them together, and I'm going to sort of wedge this out. As you can see, I'm pressing them together, and this part right here will come out. Okay, so this part just sits in there and it comes out. These are the notches that I pushed together. It's probably going to be similar with your trimmer. They're all very, very similar. And then the actual cartridge comes out. Remember which way it goes back in, because what you don't want to do is put it in upside down. In this case, it won't even go in upside down, but in some cases it will. So remember which way it is situated in there, and you're going to take that out, okay? So this is what you need. I'm going to place my trimmer to the side here. My garage is an absolute mess. I actually came out to clean it right now, but I wanted to knock off this video now that I'm here. All right, so basically, here's the cartridge, here's the string, here's my face in case you don't know what I look like, but you probably do if you've watched any of the videos on my channel before, or if you recognize my voice. Now, what you want to do is you want to look on here, okay, for two things. First is going to be a little notch that you're going to use to loop the beginning of the string through, and that's going to hold it in place. And secondly, you're going to look for an arrow that shows the direction to rewind the line, because if you do it the wrong way, it's not going to work. So in this case, the arrow shows that it goes this way. This is the way that I'm going to rewind the line, and here are the notches. You can use either of them. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the string, and what you want to do is you want to essentially put it through two of the notches. So I put it through one. Hopefully you can see this right here. It's through one of the notches, as you can see. And I'm going to just loop it through the other side right over here. So I'm looping it around. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like again. I'm looping it around like that. And then I'm just going to push it through the other notch like that. So I'll show you what it looks like before I continue. You can see I just kind of pushed it through those two notches, okay? Now you're going to want to keep your finger on that to make sure that it stays in place. And then you're going to want to rewind the line, okay? Now I actually did this the wrong way because the line is supposed to go this way, but I made it so that the line is facing this way. So I'm going to take it out, no problem, not a big deal. We're going to do the same thing again, except we're going to do it the right way. So I'm going to push it in one of the notches, loop it around, push it in the other notch, just like that, and as you can see, we're good to go. Once again, I've looped it through the notches, and the line is rewound in that direction. So I'm holding it in place right here, just at the beginning. I'm holding it in place, taking the string, and I'm literally just winding it around. And at this point, you could probably let go of your finger on that. So I'm literally just winding it around. Now, here's the thing. You don't want to bunch it up in one place. You want to fit a good amount of string there, or else you're going to have to do this every couple days or every couple weeks. You want to do this as infrequently as possible. So when you're winding it around, you want to work your way like across there and then back up, across there and then back up. You want to basically try and fit as much string as possible in there. So I'm literally just winding it around. Also, if your string is all twisted and tied like this, you want to make sure that as you are winding it, you're straightening it out, and that will allow you to get the string in there nice and straight, okay? Keep winding. Keep winding, keep winding. You're almost done. And when you've done this multiple times and you're not explaining it like I am, it like takes probably about a minute. Like, it doesn't take a long time, okay? Now that I've wound it up over here, okay, you're going to want to leave some out at the end, okay? So you're going to leave some out at the end. Hold it nice and tightly together, because if you let go, it's probably going to loosen all up. So you're going to want to leave some out at the end. go back to your trimmer, okay? Now you're gonna look for that hole where the string has to go through. In my case, it's right over here. I don't know if you can see this, but it actually goes right through there. So as you can see, the string goes right through there. So you're gonna take that string, feed it through that hole, okay? It's okay if there's too much, because it's just, when you start the trimmer, it's just gonna break off anyways if there's a little too much, right? So it's through the hole. I'm taking the cartridge, I'm putting the cartridge back in place like that, okay? As you can see, and now in most trimmers, there's gonna be like a locking mechanism. So as you can see, look at this. It's locked in place. So the cartridge is locked. It's not gonna start spinning around and loosen up. The string is through there. Take the portion that locks the cartridge in place like that covers it up, push it down in place like this, give it a quick little 1-2 like that. That's it. Check that out. That is how to replace string on a trimmer. Now, like I said, this is for a trimmer that has just one hole. If it has a double string hole, it's gonna be similar, but the way you wind it is just gonna be slightly different, okay? But if you want me to do a separate tutorial of that, drop a comment below and I'll do that, because I also have a double string trimmer. So if you want me to do a separate tutorial of that, how to do that, drop a comment below. I will gladly do it. If I see that there's a good demand for the video, I will do it. Even if there's only a couple comments, okay? The more comments, the easier it is for me to see, because then they sort of keep popping up and I notice them. That's it. I wanted to make this an in-depth tutorial, not like a quick 30-second tutorial. I wanted to really show you exactly how to do it, and I hope that you've appreciated the fact that I really went through each step individually and in depth. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.